Well, welcome back, everyone. I have in the back of the Mule what very well could win me the Paw Prize of the Year. We got the kids a zipline swing, and we're getting ready to install it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get started. This is a 100-foot zipline. It does come with the monkey seat as well as the roller handle that they hang on to. Pretty good set of instructions that came along with it. I've got all the tools in the box. Now, between this tree and down here at the bottom past the Mule, I've measured out at 87 feet, so we're pretty close to that 100-foot mark. And this is up close to the kids' play area, so we can keep eye on them right here on the front porch. Let's see if we can get this thing up in a tree. Very minimal amount of tools. Get all this stuff separated here. So again, 100 feet of cable. We have the turnbuckle on the end. This is already pre-assembled here. Now this is going to be our tie line around the second part of the tree down here, I do believe. And then this is the monkey seat. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. Oh, these kids are going to love this. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay. Well, yep, and that's all fastened together, so that's pre-assembled. And it looks to me like that should give me plenty of clearance to hang the cable and not interfere with mowing the grass and different things like that. And then get these kids sitting on there and be able to have fun. Let's see if we can get this thing in here. Most of this is pre-assembled. We're simply going to put this short cable they have provided around the far tree down there, bring it back into this turnbuckle and tighten this up, and then we're going to stretch our cable back to this tree and adjust the height as we need it. Now this area has a perfect slope. We're dropping off from a level plane here, probably about 4 feet by the time we've gotten to that distant tree there. So hopefully we can make these kids safe and they can have a lot of fun here. Let's go down to the next tree. So we're going to put our short cable around. And that's our tie off. Now, once I get this thing situated to where I want it, I will come back and put some foam around this cable so I can protect the tree. Now we're going to slide this through our turnbuckle. We're going to go ahead and open our turnbuckle up as well. This is how we're going to stretch the cable once we get it tight as we can by hand. Now I do believe the maximum weight for this swing is 160 pounds. This is stainless steel cable. We'll get it enough to where we can at least get this thing sized up. All right. So I've opened up the turnbuckle pretty much as far as it's going to go. I did leave a few threads there. That way we're not all the way out to the end. I don't know exactly how tight I've got to stretch this thing. Well, that already looks fun. We haven't even got it put up in the tree yet. Now I'm really hoping I can keep this up high enough in the air, not interfere with the mowing of the grass, but not so high in the air that I'm worried about the kids riding on it. We are getting ready to find out how this is going to work. Those trees worked out to be the perfect distance away. I'm not even going to cut this cable off. I'm going to leave that slack in there and just simply tie it up. And that way, if we choose to move it, we'll still have a little bit of cable left. So far, so good. This is also stainless steel hardware. Our cable clamps are. Get these guys up here. Well, I tell you, those kids, they get to sliding down through here. Might even talk them into mowing the grass. That's got one of them. It does say in the manual to leave a decent gap in between the tree and your cable clamp. You don't want to tie it absolutely tight to the tree. But we'll get this thing up in the air and put in exactly what we have to have. Now I've got these on here really loose because we're going to have to stretch this cable. I've got two of them on here to start with. Now, the tighter you stretch the cable, the faster the swing is. But I want to try to time this thing out to where their feet is just off the ground as they get midway through. And that way they'll start slowing down by the time they get down to the far tree there. Let's turn this thing loose and see what it does. Get this plastic off here. There we go. Now that looks pretty heavy duty. Simply two pulleys rolling along. Nice handlebar underneath here. We'll see how this thing goes. All the way to the bottom. Not bad. I think if we tighten our cable up and put our swing on there, we're going to be set. Yeah, it rolls great. Let's see what it's going to take to get our seat attached to this thing. That way we can start making our final adjustments. Okay. Now it does look like you can adjust some of this too. You just simply got a S-hook installed in that to where you can pull that up to whatever height you need there. Now you know, some 2,000 pound pulleys, 4,000 pound cable, we might be able to zipline the mule. I was just thinking. Alright, we're definitely going to have to tighten our cable up some more. Which now we still have the turnbuckle down at the other end. that's going to tighten it up probably. I think we have about a foot of adjustment there. So I definitely need to stretch this guy back up now and get a little bit of this tightened up here. Now, one thing I immediately like on this is the fact that you can just simply slide this up through the carabiner, tighten your seat up, or you can bring it back down. So if the kids want to hang on to the handle, they can slide it all the way up, grab hold of the handle, or if they just want it as a swing, they can stretch it down here. And that is something they'll learn how to do on their own. Now I've got that thing pinned up. I'm going to get you repositioned. We're going to let it go down through there and see how we do. And see how it does. Perfect. Started slowing down right before the bottom of that tree there. And that's absolutely what I wanted. I wanted it to be able to slow down before it got to the end tree and then be able to back them up so they can exit the swing. I'm going to call that a success until we get one of them to ride on it for us. There we go, guys. Grandkids are going to be happy with it. In order to get that Pawpaw of the Year award, I might have to try this thing out. I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. I don't think we've got the cable stretched tight enough, but I'm going to try it anyway. See you on the next one. Missed it by that much. I hope you enjoy the video.